Welcome to the course. My name is Jason Tanner. Let's talk about some of the goals that we're going to cover here. First of all, we're going to learn about how to use Gmail as a powerful organizational system. Now, by default, email is not designed that way, but with a few simple techniques and some self-discipline, it really can be. In this course, we're going to learn how to set up Gmail as a virtual assistant, so it can tell you exactly when to do things regardless of where you are or what time it is. This will let you get all your incoming information under control so you can get back to getting things done, actually doing the thing that your customers, clients, and your employer expect you to do. This means that regardless of what inputs or data that you have coming in, it can all be captured and placed into what we call meaningful contexts. There's no need to forget anything. If we're being honest, most of us are using our email as a to-do list. Everything comes into the inbox and we deal with it in turn. For most of us, work can usually be defined as sitting at our computers, dealing with messages that are coming in the order that we receive them. The problem with that model is that everybody in the world gets an equal say in how you spend your workday. So we're going to define all of that random stuff that's coming into us and deal with it in a systematic way. We're going to save mental energy that way and add hours of productivity to your week. You see, defining our work is different than actually accomplishing our work. Defining our work is a task on its own. The pattern we usually follow is to identify a task that needs doing, then we complete that task, and then we stop and we decide what the next task is. Then we stop and we decide what the next task is. So we're constantly changing gears, and that's exhausting. Each time we have to decide to do something, we burn through a little bit of our precious mental energy. Scientists call this decision fatigue or ego depletion, and it's a real problem. Think of how you feel at the end of a workday. By the time you get home from work, your spouse asks you, "What do you want for dinner, dear?" And you have no idea. You've made so many decisions, by the end of the day, you just can't bring yourself to make another one. Your tank is empty. So if we treat defining our work as a separate task, we save ourselves a lot of energy because we're going to be grouping dozens of little decisions into one block of decision making. We're going to group all those decisions into a concerted sorting session that honestly shouldn't take more than a few minutes of every day once we get you started. Once our work is defined each day, we're going to follow a pattern of actions each and every day so nothing falls between the cracks. Without a good system, we're always worrying about the little things falling through the cracks, and we never really feel at ease with our work. That worry turns into a pattern of self-interruption because we feel compelled to check our email. There's always that feeling that maybe we're forgetting something, or we should go back to our email and see if something new has come in. If we don't replace this habit with a good system, it's going to be next to impossible to get any real work done.